Yo, what's going on? What's going on? And if you haven't heard the news, he's back. After 2 months of a tease, I kind of knew he was going to come back. There's no way that you do something for 22 years, more than that, 22 pro years. His whole life he's been playing. So really, he's been playing for like 40 years. You don't do something for 40 years and then just stop and then not be able to want to do it. So that changes things here. So I think we're gonna see in the NFC Championship, we're gonna see a rematch between the Bucks and the Rams, but this time the Buccaneers will win, and the Buccaneers will be playing the Broncos. So mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing a Broncos versus a Buccaneers championship. A rematch between Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. They are cooking it up for us. And the winner of the game, I will have to go with Brady for now, but obviously we're a year from then. But right now it's pretty safe to say it's going to be the Buccaneers versus the Broncos in the Super Bowl. It's almost written in stone right now. If it's anything else, I would be highly surprised. But I don't see anything else happening. But yeah. So we have the Buccaneers are back. Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna be one and done again. I mean, it might be the same thing with the playoffs. The same playoff bracket might happen in the NFC, minus Dallas, and I think Washington will take over Dallas probably. I can see that happening. Other than that, it'll probably be the same type of bracket. And over on the AFC, the Chargers will probably overtake the Raiders. But the Chargers just don't have enough pieces to justify being in the championship, though. But they will be better than the Raiders this year. That will probably be the one difference. And maybe the Raiders will be better than the Patriots. Who knows? That depends. We'll see how that plays out. But the Patriots are in a tough division. The Bills will probably win that out. And then you have the Dolphins, who are also going to be making a move at a quarterback. So we'll see what happens with them. And then the Jets, they're probably not going to be so good. So we'll see what happens with the Patriots. But there's a lot of teams making moves. The Browns just picked up Amari Cooper. So we'll see if Baker Mayfield can bounce back. But it looks like they're going to script out the Broncos versus Buccaneers Super Bowl. And that, I don't know. I feel like the Broncos, they still need to sign like Von Miller, and they still need a big name receiver. Like, I don't see them as a clear-cut first pick as everyone else does. Everyone else sees them as the number one clear-cut to be in the Super Bowl. But you still have the Buffalo Bills. You still have Kansas City. And obviously the Bengals were just in the Super Bowl. So there's still some teams. Tennessee still around. So there's some teams you got to look out for. So this is going to be a very interesting year of football. There's a lot of ways they can script it this year. And notice I think there's 5 to 6 teams that don't have a quarterback, but they can all get that situated. And that's why this year it's going to be a very special year, because every team is going to have a quarterback that you can justify winning games. So that makes it easier to script out anyone winning at any given Sunday or on any given Sunday. And with that, it just makes it so hard to bet. Like 10, 20 years ago, it was so easy to bet football games. It was always the same 6 to 10, 12 teams every year. But this year, last year, and the coming year, it's going to be different. It's going to be a bunch of good teams. There's going to be 2 elite teams and then a bunch of everyone else close to the same. And there's going to be a couple of terrible teams. But it's not going to be how it used to be, because they want to make the most money they can make on the bets. So they're going to make all the games interesting as they can and make them as high scoring as they can. Some defensive struggles, but the money is with the points. So they're going to make a lot of games interesting and a lot of games hard to predict, so people can't make that easy money, and Vegas can win. The house always wins. So with that, we're going to have a very exciting year. And I just don't think Because when you think about it, the NFL likes to put teams with a lot of stars in the Super Bowl. Like, if the Chiefs go, they don't have that many stars. They have Patrick Mahomes and they have Tyreek Hill and Tyrann Mathieu on defense, but I don't know if they're even keeping him. Other than that, they just have those two main stars. They have other guys, obviously. And then you look at the Bills, they have Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and then who else? You know what I mean? They traded Gilmore away. I mean, they haven't had Gilmore in a long time. I was thinking of, who was I thinking of that they traded away? No, I was thinking of the Patriots. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, the Bills, they have Emmanuel Sanders. He's all right, but he's on the late end of his career. They got some guys on defense, but on offense, they only have those two star guys. Their tight end's pretty good, right? Knox or whatever. And then you look at who else on the AFC. AFC, the Julio's getting older. A.J. Brown, Tannehill's not a great quarterback, but they got a world-class running back and a good defense. The Patriots, I don't believe in their quarterback, and their receivers non-existent. The Colts could be good, but they have no receivers, and they don't really have a quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky, stop. Yeah. The Raiders, they don't have receivers. Derek Carr's all right, but no one to throw to. All he has is Waller. You double team Waller, and that's it. The Raiders have nothing. The Chargers, they have Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and they got a quarterback, and they got a running back, a couple running backs. Their defense is coming up too. They just picked up Khalil Mack, so that's another decent team that could come up, but we'll see. They got some stars. We'll see what happens. The Chargers could make a come up, but I do think they're going to take that spot over the Raiders this year. They're definitely better. But then again, then the Broncos are supposed to be good as well. That division is going to be tough. It's going to be a really tough division because there's no way all three of those teams are getting in. It's only going to be two of those teams. So that's actually, Actually, three of those teams could make it. It happens in the NFC all the time. So if three of those teams make it, let's just say the Chargers were to make it. The Raiders made it last year, but I don't know if they're going to make it. So let's say the Chargers make it. The Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs, all three of them make it. Then that would just leave, the Bills. And then who else? I guess, would the Bengals make it again? Yeah, I guess the Bengals or the Ravens could even. Let's say the Ravens make it. Let's say the Ravens knock off the Bengals this year. And then who else? The AFC is actually going to be rather crazy in the Broncos division now that I think about it. Jeez. Wow. I can't even think about another team that would make it now out of those five. Wow. I'm gonna have to get back on that one. Anyway, and then the NFC, obviously the Brady. I really think Brady's gonna get her done again. He's just the GOAT. Brady is just the GOAT. I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a regular season guy. I don't think he's gonna win another championship unless he goes to a super team. I just don't see it happening. I think he just signed the covenant where he wins one championship and then he's just a regular season guy and he has to throw the games in the playoff. I think that's just his MO and what he's paid to do. And then, Brady's the guy. He's the golden child. He's the guy that gets the championship. He's the guy that keeps the championships from everyone. He had to sacrifice this year. Let Matthew Stafford get his. Now Brady's going to win this year. That's how it goes. He has to throw away championships and throw away games to let other guys win for the script. And he's a perfect guy. He plays to the script perfectly. Him retiring and coming back, that was part of the script. So he is going to have a big-time year, guys. Look at the Buccaneers. Look for them to pick up another big-name receiver just so he can cement the fact of them winning the Super Bowl. Because right now, as is, they still need some pieces. They keep Gronkowski. They have Mike Evans. We don't know if Godwin's coming back. He got hurt with that knee injury. That'd be awesome if they can work something out with AB again, get him back. But they need another receiver if they're really gonna make it like a clear-cut shot to have no issues, because they were one play away from making it to the Super Bowl last year, or being drawn in to make it, I should say. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll get back to you guys in another video. But I thought it was good to talk about Brady coming back. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.